Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. This is a timeless love message for the fire sign Aries. You are up. So, take what resonates with you. Please don't take what does not resonate with you. Meaning, don't force information that you do not want to accept, receive, etc. Moving forward, the general timeless love message is available to you. I will have the link in the description box. All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. So let's go ahead and get started with your timeless reading. For the most part, Aries, you are a fire sign. You have time to love, Aries, and you may feel a blockage or some type of confusion. It's kind of like you want to go left, then you want to go right. You want to go left, you want to go right. This is not the a balance being. This is literally, do I go left or do I go right? Because you know that there's a wall in front of you and you're unable to go forward, but you are being represented an opportunity to allow people to come in, and you are making a sound decision. Some of you Aries are making the sound decision to not have to choose. You just choose self. You're like, you know what, I'm sick of this, because you know that if you go to the left, it may start off at its high, but eventually it's gonna hit its low, right? That's just from your ongoing experiences of making that left turn. And then if you go right, you know that all shit's gonna break loose, right? And if you choose to continue to break through fucking havoc and chaos, you know that when you reach that high again by making that right turn, it's all worth the effort. But you're like, you know what, I'm just tired of having to choose. And some of you Aries are saying, when is someone going to choose me? How about you choose yourself, Aries? Let's come to an agreement with that you are choosing yourself. Okay, so let's go ahead and start dabbling into your reading. All right, Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. Allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation for Aries, fire sign. As above, so below, Ashe. What are the energies surrounding timeless love for Aries? Excuse me. What are we? We have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Wands. Let's get one more. And we have the Six of Swords. And the head of this is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The crown of this timeless love message is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Moving forward, it goes into the Six of Swords. All right. Now, for those of you who are just now getting into tarot, Just bear with me. I'm just going to let everyone know, listeners, what is surrounding your timeless love message. So we have the Six of Swords going into the Queen of Wands, okay? Going into the Two of Pentacles. We have the head of your energy here is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And that is fire sign. That is you, okay? Now, mirroring you, we have the Queen of Wands, and that's also you, okay? And that's Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, okay? The directions of, going backwards will be in the Queen of Wands, and going forward will be the Wheel of Fortune. Going to the left is the Two of Pentacles, and going to the right will be the Six of Swords. So you have earth, air, fire. The only thing that we do not have at this time is the water sign. So, with that being said, let's see what the center of your timeless love message is. The center of Aries timeless love message. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So with the timeless love message, Aries, it's like you have nothing but time to love. Okay. And Aries wants to receive love, an unconditional love, a love that, Aries, can you describe the love that you truly are seeking? Foremost, that you want. You're giving people the love that you want. And it does make you feel unsettled because you're not receiving that. You're receiving what you should be giving to others. It's like the ones who you are really going out of your way to build a connection, and what you receive is is the status, are the actions that you should be releasing towards the people that are not deserving of your timeless love. This is the essence of love that, it's not about what you've done for someone, it's about how you made someone feel. And so there is no doubt in the back end of everything, Aries, that those who are letting you down, or you feel that are letting you down, they know what they're doing. Okay? But instead of letting you know, hey, I am not available emotionally, or I know that if I pursue you, I'm going to hurt you. Right? And you're not blind to this, Aries, at all. You are not. Okay? So let's start at the head with the Wheel of Fortune. There's change that is needed to be had. Are you going to continue to chase love in people who are not even considering releasing love back to you? All right. In the center of the heart is, you are the creator of your comforts, your joy, your happiness. And after a while, most Aries at this time, whether you want to admit it or not, you are looking for stability in love. You know? All right? And what needs to be grounded, or what is grounding you at this time, is confidence and the courage to pick yourself back up again and to start all over, Aries. Meaning, really, truly, 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 truly gathering up all of the pain that has caused you to establish this wall that is even hard for, I mean, you have built a solid wall where you can't even break it down. You are like, you know what? This wall must come down. You have literally created a wall where people cannot infiltrate. Okay? And because it's hard for you to allow this tower to happen, to remove all of the negative thought patterns or the way you go about your relationships with people. For the most part, most of you, which is in a collective energy, is attention, genuine attention, and being present in that attention. But because you weren't even aware that you were building this wall, right? Until the day that you decided to walk forward, you realized that the only way that you could go was left. And if you're going left, would lead you into the Two of Pentacles. Meaning you had to face your priorities. No matter what, you're going to be required to change. Right? Going around this wall and realizing there is no turning back. Okay? But then, Aries, choosing to go to the right requires you to move on. It's the same result, no turning back. The release, what are you releasing? Are you truly willing to leave behind the disappointments that you have caused? The reason why I say, Aries, that you have caused certain disappointments or certain heartaches is because you gave permission, right? Especially if you pretended like you didn't know what was going on. You gave permission. And with that permission, you just said, oh, I don't care what's going on. I'm just going to build this wall. I'm going to protect me. And then realizing that you entrapped yourself. So now it's like you have to work twice as hard. Right? You have to literally go on the other end to tear down this wall. It's like you built a wall where you entrapped yourself. Okay, let's go ahead. What is the love status? Self-love, timeless love status with the Queen of Pentacles. We have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnerships. And it says partnership. But this can be platonic, romantic, those who you have interest in. Like I said, there was a lot of disappointment. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help brings you together. So going to the left, okay? Moving forward is simply a spiritual, it's simply stating, you know, God, I am giving you this battle. because I know that I cannot fight this on my own. So I'm going to allow this will to go forward, right? And if the opportunity presents itself where my soulmate hears my call, I'm going to take it. But in order for me to take it, I must have my priorities in order. And that's that's earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Right? And as you get your priorities together, you'll start to see your transition. You'll start to see the change within self, as well as the reactions that you were not getting at first. But you have to make sure that you're doing this for you. But give yourself a chance. Believe me, I understand the feeling of having this spark of interest, right? Because you don't want to feel alone, and you don't, within 24 hours, not 1 second, you don't want to feel alone. You want to be able to feel the void and have communication filled in through all spaces, right? And some of you Aries, you have communicated that. And believe it or not, the people you're communicating that to do not understand what you're talking about. All they understand is that you're independent, right? And there's something in your independence that they want. They want to be dependent under your independence. So the most common is focus on you, and your soulmate will call in. What this is being called for you to do is to communicate. So are you looking for a relationship? I'm looking for a soulmate. I'm looking to settle down. Do you know what you want, Aries? Your love is timeless. You can go back to if they're not married, even if they were married, you can go back to your first crush and tell them, hey, is there something we can do? They're going to remember how you made them feel. Aries, ask those whom you're giving so much to, and you keep hurting your own self. Ask them. Say, have I done anything to you? You have to ask these questions. If you don't ask these questions, you will never know. You are battling your own love's fate. We have chemistry. Just because you have chemistry does not mean someone is in love with you. And the thing with you, Aries, is that you have chemistry. You are a chameleon when it comes to your chemistry. And that's collectively. Okay? Collectively, every sign has the gift to be able to chameleon themselves into having chemistry in that moment. Now, once orgasms are released, then everyone is snapped out of the hypnosis. What do you want, Aries? This is not to badger you question. No, what do you want? There's no wrong answer of what it is. Start off simple. You want someone to call you all the time, even if you know you at where you want people to call you. You want messages. You say you want that, right? But are you sure that's what you want? Are you just bored? Are you bored and you think you're lonely, or are you lonely and you need to figure out something to do? The wheel of fortune. We have the devil coming out of here. This is clarifying the Queen of Wands. Remember I told you there are people who want to be dependent under your independence? That's that devil energy. Okay? Someone is trying to study your spark, your flirtatious spark. And also someone is coming in, right? And they can also have fire energy coming in to distract your soulmate from being called in. Someone around you knows who one of your soulmates are. You're going to have to discipline yourself, and that is that Tower. The Six of Swords is being clarified by the Tower. It is being clarified. I repeat, it is being clarified by the Tower. Once you get your priorities in straight, you are going to see the Tower before it happens. And the thing about this is the fact that you're going to be able to see how the Tower is going to break down and fold into its and burn. This is the part where you have to trust your destiny and not try to stop this Tower from happening. You know the truth with the King of Swords here. Okay? You know. You prayed about this. You asked to be shown. Now you're shown. So why are you trying to stop the Tower? This is for you now. For some of you Aries now, why are you trying to stop the Tower? I know you have a kind heart. You have to think about this. Not only do you have to go into transition and allow this wheel to go into its full cycle so you can get out of this same thing that keeps repeating itself. Okay? You have to allow whoever you care about, they have to experience these Towers. You have to stop taking the responsibilities of everyone else. Okay? Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the balance. Two of Pentacles. That's Earth as well. Two of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. Okay? It's time to really manage you. And everything will fall into place. Okay? Over your head, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Do not stop this Tower. And this Tower can really be you. Discipline can be the Tower moment of putting your body to establish your joy. This can be self. You ending a devil energy, right? Putting something under control. Ending something. Allowing the smoke to clear. Allowing your fiery energy. Cross listener. You have to allow a Tower to happen within yourself because you are ruining your relationships. But don't not for once doubt that what it is that you seek is just you. You need more clarity on what it is. You feel it and you're trying to pinpoint the feelings. You're trying to identify what those feelings are. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Timeless love message. We have the Four of Wands. Communication. You will be successful. But we can all say we want something. But when it's time to literally get out of old habits and stuff, it is a challenge. It is definitely a challenge to balance self and to balance where you're trying to go. Balance self and then balancing your money. Balancing your stability. Right? Some of you Aries need to understand you're focusing on who's watching you. And you need to understand that ain't nobody paying you no attention. Nobody's paying you attention. Only time people are paying you attention is when you're on point. But when you are battling something, ain't nobody paying you attention. Some of you are afraid to go on dates because you're so private that you don't want nobody in your business. Ain't nobody paying you no attention. Do you? When you start looking around, that's when people start paying you attention. But when you get their attention, it comes off as sneaky energy. Do you, Aries? Okay? The Justice. You got a lot of people fighting on your behalf, whether you know it or not. A lot of people are waiting on you, Aries. A lot of people are waiting on you. Aries, there is someone that you truly desire, and you connect and you have chemistry. You have a magnetic connection, and someone has threatened you. You're determined to get to someone. There are some things you want to teach them, but someone's holding you back. Allow that tower to happen so the change can occur, so that you can enjoy the Four of Wands pertaining to your passion, career. You definitely have drive, masculine and feminine energy here. For the most part, some masculine energies, you are celebrating your coming out. No longer and being entrapped in the devil energy that you are wrong for being you, and you've called in your soulmate. Chemistry allowed the tower to happen. You definitely had support. All right, so I'm going to stop that reading there. That is your timeless love message. Take what resonates with you and take what does not resonate with you, meaning keep that in your vault for when it's needed. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, Aries, and that is you and I.